Alan Kinnemer with Keller Williams Realty here. I wanted to start producing at least a once a week video about news that comes out about the housing market, if you will. So figured what better day to start that than a day where new news came out about U.S. existing home prices. So according to the National Association Realtor, U.S. existing home prices hit another record high in May. The median existing home prices soared 23.6% year over year, to a record high of $350,300, and monthly prices continue to gain. Now, what that means is, as a whole, over the whole United States, that's what that average was. Now, we know that each individual market is unique and has its own pricing and that median pricing, but this gives you a good gauge that overall it's continuing to increase. So like I said, median existing home prices across all housing types hit a record high of $350,300 in May, up 23.6% from the year before, according to the National Association of Realtors. Home prices across all U.S. regions as the new high marked 111 consecutive months of annual price gains since March of 2012. And we know back in 2008, we hit the recession. It took several years to get back moving in the right direction, stabilize pricings, and see those increase, and they have since March of 2012. Now, it does go on to say that existing home sales dropped slightly for the fourth consecutive month in May, with sales down 0.9% from the previous month to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 5.8 million. That's month over month. However, existing home sales were still up 44.6% year over year from 4.01 million in May of 2020. So the important thing to remember here is that our inventory is low. There's lots of studies out there about why that is. Most of you will, or most everybody will tell you it's these iBuyers, these investors that are buying property sight unseen. So that affects the inventory of those the inventory coming on the market, because that buyer obviously does not have a house to sell, that type of buyer. So whereas normally when those iBuyers, if you will, those investor buyers, when they're not as heavy in the market, you see a buyer that has a home to sell. So that helps inventory, it adds inventory to the market. So we're seeing that's a big contribution to why we're seeing the inventory so limited. However, everything looks very strong right now with where the market is at and where it's headed. So obviously, I think that's great news, and I would love an opportunity to speak with you if you are considering buying or selling a home.